Dean,
What's up?
what are you doing?
I mean, what's up?
if there's anyone that loves statues, it's got to be you, my guy.
No.
I mean, so much so, in fact, that you were like, you know what? We really need to add statues to the 2021 Collecting Weekly Figure of the Year Awards. And I thought that was a great suggestion. And you know what, Dean? By God,
I agree.
We're going to run with it.
Confusing me with someone else.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey, guys. My name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Eddie. I'm Mario.
And I'm Jonathan.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to take a second to thank our sponsors, Water Scrapyard, 1-6 Corner, and Manscaped for sponsoring tonight's episode.
Bunch of angels. I don't know how, but Mario coughed in the middle of that whole ordeal, and he wasn't muted. That was wild. It usually mutes automatically. We have Toy Mafia, Eddie Maestro, Sean Usby, James C. Equan. He says, "What's up, y'all? Let's all watch this naked in bed." Danny Lee, Will Foxification, wow. Palladium Poisoning, and more in the chat. KJ Smith. Comics need me a Manscaped. You can get yours with code Collecting Weekly, 20% off. We'll talk about it later, though. We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. A new Hot Toys Miles, which, I mean, that just makes the week incredible. We also have some great new third-party pieces that are up for order. And we're going to talk about the Collecting Weekly Awards now that we're basically halfway through the year. We're going to talk about some figures and companies that we think are doing a good job in 2021. Dean, before we get into that, let's kick it off with the world's favorite podcast segment.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week.
Hey, yeah, what'd you get new this week? Okay, so the sweet angel Ian CB, all the way across the pond.
What a guy.
Sent me the gold Daft Punk bottle a few weeks ago. You guys might remember it. The Coca-Cola bottle. And I was like, well, of course, I need the companion bottle. And they just these never came out here in the United States, which is why I had never heard of them. So it was finding it very difficult to find one. The only way I found one was with an additional gold bottle, and it was like $80. From Canada. I should have just had John pick it up. But he was like, "Hey, don't worry, I'll find one for you." And like 2 weeks later, he was like, "Yo, I found one." So here it is.
Wow!
It came safely in the mail. Both of them are full and sealed, so that's cool. They're worth more when they still have the soda inside.
Can I drink one and then you drink the other?
No, I mean they would be rotten. They'd be disgusting.
Would they?
Yeah, they're from 2011, I think.
Oh, I think Coke was fine. It's like a Twinkie.
No, it definitely goes bad.
Well, can we just give it to him and let him try it and see what happens?
Well, I mean, he'd have to pay.
It'd be good for the show, man. I mean, come on.
What do the expiration dates say?
Wait, what year was this from again?
I think they're from 2011.
It's a great year for Coke products, dude. I think it probably tastes fantastic.
I think in 2011, yeah, I think you're right. I think today, probably not. And then I also got the SH Figure Arts animation color version of the Sailor Scouts.
Hell yeah.
From Sailor Moon. I grew up watching this every morning before school. So Sailor Moon has like a special place in my heart. Of course, I watch like the campy American version, so it's I don't know their like real names and stuff, but I wanted to have them on the shelf, and God damn it, I got them. So I got them from Steven. He gave me a really good deal on them. So I actually have not unboxed them. They're still up there on my shelf.
What kind of deal did he give you? Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, so they're about like $65 each. When Ami put them up for pre-order, they gave a discount, so you could get all of them for $200.
Oh wow!
But it sold out instantly, like all their fucking pre-orders do. I don't know why I keep going there, but anyway, I was really bummed out because I missed them. Because before their prices were crazy high. I think the Sailor Jupiter in the green alone, she was already going for like $200 before they re-released them. So I was like, oh, I'm never gonna own all the Sailor Scouts. Well, when the pre-order happened, I missed it. I was like, damn it. So I asked Steven, I was like, yo, can I get the same deal from you? And he was like, yeah, sure. So
what a guy.
Agreed. Yeah, so it was like $210.
What a guy.
I know, dude. What a fucking angel. He didn't have to do that. Like, he's not competing with Ami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking blew my mind. But yeah, so I have them all. I want to unbox them. I've just been so damn busy.
If the stars align, we should be doing an interview Saturday with Steven's Collectibles. I'm still not sure if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. But stay tuned for that. Either way, Man of Hot Collectibles said, "Hi guys, this is my first time here. Love SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball." Look at that. We talk Figure Arts Dragon Ball all the time. I don't think we have anything today, but we definitely do. We also have Vintage Viewport. My gosh, you're getting all scratched up. I had a pretty good week. Friday we went to Target and I found the NECA. It's supposed to be like a Father's Day thing, but there's Doc from Back to the Future, a new version of King Kong, and then also what is that? Also from The Thing, Kurt Russell's character, and Stephen Percher was looking for the Thing figure, and so I picked that up for him. But for me, I picked up the King Kong, and I think this is like the third or fourth version they've made using this mold, and this particular one comes with two different heads. It comes with the plane from the end of the movie, and then also some chains. And for $30, I mean, this is a pretty nice figure. The jaw articulates on this portrait, and then the other portrait is just more like a modern type of Kong look. But yeah, this was like an instant cop for me. And then I also, I'm not crazy into graded comics, but I do like to collect Miles comics, particularly like key issues, and then also like just artworks that I enjoy. And so Danny Lee told me about this. It's by an artist named Peach Momoko, and it's a variant that she did for, Frankie's Comics. And came in two versions. So there's a Virgin variant, which is like no text, no anything on the cover. And then there's the regular variant. And yeah, I got a great deal on this on eBay. And it's like
so you got the variant.
Dude, you know me. Top tier, baby. Top shelf.
Right, because you have to imagine the one without the text is more variant than with, or is it like equal number?
So that's the thing. So when this came out, Danny was like, yo, if you love Miles, this is the hottest artist of the hottest character, Virgin variant. Like, you need to get this cover. And it was only like $30, but I was so poor. It was like earlier, like last year, like when all the COVID shit was going down. I was so poor, and I was like, dude, I just cannot swing it. Like, just, it's not expensive. I just can't do it. And I missed out, and the prices skyrocketed. But I guess this comic artist, Danny was telling me there's like a thing, like if an artist makes too many covers, the value starts to go down because it's not really like that exclusive anymore if they're just making covers for everybody. And she signed on with Marvel, and she started producing a bunch of covers. So for graded for this one, it was only like $75 graded, which is like a really, really good price. But Miles is such a hot character, and this is a variant of a variant. I think this one has potential for the long term to be worth some money. Granted, it's not ever going to be like an Ultimate Fallout 4 like I have beside it, but I think it's a cool cover. And, you know, I like art, and it's art of my favorite character. So that was a little bit of a gift to myself.
Very cool.
Enough
I
about
like
that. Let's
Getting
get
some love from
into-
Portugal here. Hey, Rui.
Look at that. What's up? I love
Hey.
Portugal. What's up? I love
Hey.
Portugal. John's from Portugal.
That's it.
Vintage Viewport says, "You are all the sweetest angels." What a guy. He
Dude, we
says
need
the
to get you
comic
on
cover
here,
is
buddy.
fire.
I
Dude,
think-
yeah. Chris, if you're ever free, my guy. Getting into the news, the Miles Morales Bodega cat suit by Hot Toys went up for pre-order this week. $275, July to September 2022. Really not a fan of these $275 price points for these Spider-Man figures. It looks great though. I love the effect pieces, love the cat, love the skates. Seems to be very dynamic, and a lot of the Spider-Man suits like supposedly have that fabric that you can pose and it like heals over time. And I'm not really sure how legit that is, but in these pictures they really didn't. They really went a lot with the articulation. This is a different suit and a different head sculpt than the basic version of the PS4/PS5 suit. So it's definitely not just like a new hoodie and skates. This is like a whole new figure. It's just a little pricey for me, so this is an easy pass. What do you think, Dean?
It's cool, I guess. I mean, it is cool. It's
God damn it.
It's a good looking figure, but like you said, it's. I mean, there's just like other suits I'd rather have than this.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, it's an easy pass. But I guess if there's that one guy out there who's like, this was my absolute favorite suit, it's cool that there's that option, right? But it's like Iron Man, right? They're gonna start pumping these out like however many suits they can. So it is what it is.
Eddie?
I think it's cool. I think the reason they went with this one is because the Scarlet Spider suit is a popular suit, and this is the Miles version of that. So I think that's kind of why they decided to do it.
Yeah.
I understand the frustration with the price point, but it does come with a lot of accessories and stuff. So I feel like it's more worth it than other figures. But I think it's cool. I'm not gonna get it. Just because there's too many suits to get, and like Dean said, it's not my favorite suit if I was gonna get one, but I think it's still cool. I like the cat.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
like,
you?
no, just like what everybody said. This is not really a fan of the price point for these figures. However, it's a nice looking figure. As Eddie pointed out, how it's the opposite of the Scarlet Spider but in the Miles version.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like the look of this thing, to be honest. Again, I'm another fan of the cat. It's got a nice array of accessories. The skates look pretty cool, even though I really have no context of the why the skates are even there. I have yet to finish the damn game, but hopefully someday I'll make some time to play it. But yeah, this is another pass for me just because I'm primarily a Star Wars collector, and if I was collecting Marvel, I would probably consider it, but maybe. I don't know. I'd still be on the fence, I guess. But no, it's a cool looking piece. I dig it, but it's not for me.
John?
Yeah, it's a little rich for my blood. I'm in the same boat as Mario. I'm into the Star Wars right now, so it's kind of out of my realm. But not to take away from the figure, like you guys said, lots of great accessories. The only thing I find is if I'm gonna jump into this one, the completist in me would want to get the whole line, so I'm not prepared for that. But for whoever picked it up, congrats! It's a great looking piece.
Do you think there's a spider suit under the hoodie and stuff, or you think they probably?
Yeah, I believe so.
I wouldn't see why not.
For sure, I think so.
Figure.
So you could have
it's usually a onesie, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
right. Yeah, they sell the figure.
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
there be a complete
sure.
Spidey suit underneath it?
Yeah.
Because you could honestly just get this, and then I guess find someone parting out like Miles' shoes, like, and then have like two figures essentially.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, I want just the Miles suit and the Bodega suit.
Well, this is a totally different suit and a
even
different head sculpt.
underneath?
Yes, this is totally different.
Because it just looks like the suit, and then he
No,
has
the
all
legs,
shoes
the legs
are
are
different.
The legs right here, the red webbing,
No,
is
that's what I
totally
said.
different.
The shoes you could get different.
He said he'd swap
No,
the shoes.
no, like the whole suit is like a totally
different.
different suit, and the head sculpt is different. James C.
Dean.
breaking my heart. He says, "Do we really need another Miles Morales figure? It's so cool. It's cool, but I don't even want one Miles figure." James,
I'm in the same boat as James.
you know what? I don't know. Maybe that guy was right.
Go easy on him. Go easy on him.
XM Studios, they said day 26 of hashtag XM 2021. A hero isn't the one who always wins, it's the one who always tries. They're releasing an XM Miles Morales Absolute Carnage quarter scale premium collectible statue coming soon. There's no photo there, but it's a statue of my favorite character from a great comic series. I'm going to stay tuned for that. Moving on, during the Iron Man Day 2021, which was kind of a bust, Sideshow announced the Hulk versus Hulkbuster Maquette. This one is coming in. They put it on Instagram. It was $1,200, though they did not put any release information at the time of this recording. Coming in at 19.5 inches tall, 21.6 inches wide, and 15 inches deep. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, she is.
What are you thinking?
I think we've seen this exact statue like at least 2 other times. The Hulk versus the Hulkbuster. It's like, oh, cool. I mean, it's better than having like the figures of these guys because those don't articulate worth the shit.
Absolutely
not. You can't pose them cool anyway. But it's like, how many times do I need to see this statue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
John?
this is a comic version of it.
Yeah,
I think the ones that they've done is a movie version.
I think it's the first version of the. I'll look it up right now.
I think the scale's.
I think in this series, in the 5th scale.
I think
Maquette.
of comics it is. Movies, no.
I'm personally not a fan. Like, I won't be picking it up. I don't like the Hulk. I don't like the way the Hulk looks, the face and the hair sculpting. I'm not too much of a fan. A Hulkbuster looks cool, the way it's damaged and the detail there. But I'll probably be passing on this. And there's just too much to choose from to go back to.
Danny's
a good call.
Is that John's silhouette? I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Yeah, I think I've seen some posts where I guess there's our collectors a little bit underwhelmed considering how undersized this thing is, and like James also mentioned earlier how even the Hulk looks undersized, so the Hulkbuster should be like a little bit smaller. Considering that this is a comic interpretation, I think it looks fine. It's all right, but I'm also in that same camp with the majority of other people that are saying that how it is underscaled. It should have been. I don't understand Marvel. Well, considering it's a maquette being 1/5.
Yeah.
So even with the last what was it, the Galactus that Sideshow just put out as a maquette, again they're undersizing that as well. Yeah, it's not. They really didn't slap a scale on it because it's Galactus, right? But even so, I'm wondering what's going on. Why are they scaling these freaking statues so damn small over there?
This is for the collectors with the sizing and their display options, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, from 1/5 to a quarter scale, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but then if they made this quarter scale, it wouldn't fit into the same size as any of the other like versus maquettes.
But it's a maquette, so it's like, well,
but if you want to have, they have like the Wolverine versus Hulk, and then they have the Batman.
Also, all
Superman.
that was already 1/5 already.
Yeah.
Already then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
They're doing
Then never mind. Forget what I said.
Just a quick shout out before Eddie goes. Permika's happy birthday, brother. Hope you had a good day.
Happy
Today's
birthday.
his
Hey, happy birthday, Permika's man.
I got one of these for Mario, though.
Do your homework.
Jesus.
Eddie, what do you think?
I think it's cool for people that are into this scene. I think it is a little small. I understand why they did it, I guess. I also think that the left arm there, where the hand is grabbing Hulkbuster, is a little weird.
It's weird. It's like
I think when they posted it in the DCX group, I said it looks like Salt Bay when Salt Bay puts his arm up like that and he
that's amazing.
That's what it looks like to me. But
that's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't get this. It's just because of the sizing. If you are a quarter scale collector, this is my Wolverine is 15 inches tall, so to have a Hulk that's the same size as Wolverine is like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
So
Well, that's also not the comic Hulkbuster, right?
That is the
I think
comic Hulkbuster.
Yeah, I think that's what it's.
There's a few different variations in the comics, but yeah.
Because
I just
think
think
an old
Sorry, go ahead,
Sideshow Maquette, the Hulk versus comic book, and it looks totally different.
Could be.
Yeah.
It's got like that weird triangle arc reactor.
Oh yeah.
With the like long face. But either way, I don't like it.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like the modern suit. Yeah. I just think they decided to go with this size just for collectors and when it comes to space, being able to fit it in the collection.
Dude, that arm is bugging the fuck out of me now.
I can't unsee that, dude. Comics, explain what you mean by this. He says Sideshow apparently isn't doing reward points like they used to anymore. Explain that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the second time you brought that up. I need answers.
This was the booth at Iron Man Day. Lots of jazz hands going on here. I don't understand what that's all about. This looks like John posed these, if I'm being completely
Wow. Oh, man.
that looks pretty good, though.
That was
yeah, so they had a bunch of Hot Toys on display at Sideshow, and I mean, John, you might be giving them a run for their money here, buddy.
Dude, what's with this like Mark 50 squat or the Mark 85? He looks like he's like a mime.
Yeah.
Which one? The one in the front?
Yeah. No, the
the
85.
right.
The Mark
With
85.
the starfish.
Right?
On the right.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, we're
You know
gonna
what,
put
dude?
these acrylic risers and fucking blow these people's minds.
Zach,
and
you know what
that's-
it looks like? It looks like that
He's doing the
dancing
twerkulator?
guy. It looks like the dancing guy that Manny always uses on his memes.
I don't know
Let's see if I
that
can
guy.
find it.
But yeah, this was the booth. I will say the Mark V looked really good. On display, this is the new one that they just showed. The MMS, was this Mario 600?
Can I share my
yeah.
screen real quick?
Look at this attack I'm getting here.
Go
Yeah,
back to
just
the-
needs a cape to make it officially John.
Look, show the Mark 85 real quick before I do this.
Okay, so the Mark 85 right there, starfish on the left. All right,
Okay,
Dean,
like-
hurry up, let's go.
Yo,
I've never seen that.
Oh
but
man, he uses it all the time when he photoshops people doing stuff.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hey, if you
This
look
is the
real close
second
in the
worst thing
back,
to
there's
happen to
that-
Tony Stark this year.
there's that Team Suit Tony that we might be talking about later. No.
Yes, look at that. Team Suit Tony in the
look
back.
at that,
Chris says, "Night boys, this old man's off to bed. We'll catch up tomorrow." What a guy, Chris. We love you.
Take
We
it
love
easy,
all you
buddy.
guys have
Later,
done
buddy.
for the community.
Marry me. What?
They also showed the comic-inspired Iron Man looking pretty decent
Oh,
there.
cool.
Yeah, this was kind of a bust for me. I'll be honest. This is it's kind of a fail for me.
100%. This was
All
just
of
the,
it. Did they announce anything new?
they didn't do anything. They didn't know. What did they announce new?
Just that statue.
Come
All
on.
right, so this is allegedly. I want to put that out there. Comics says Nada Geeking Out was saying that Sideshow is only going to give out reward points during events if you participate in their games because they want to eliminate code groups.
Yeah, I heard that. That's the second time I'm hearing that.
Honestly, the codes have been so lucrative these past few years.
OMG.
It sucks, but I get it, right? Like I get a free figure every year. And I don't buy anything purely from code groups. And I'm one of like 200 people in some of these groups. It's a thing. We ruin it for ourselves, and I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
We got too good at what we were doing.
The
Why are you
DLX,
the way that you are?
the Hulkbuster. This is the MCU version from 3.0. They showed this one. It's not officially up for pre-order yet, but it does look pretty good. DLX is probably one of my favorite lines at the moment, and
That's what I was gonna say. If the DLX line up until now is any indication, this is probably gonna be pretty fucking cool. The only thing is like that's not like a scale that fits in really anywhere. So
it's 12 scale.
Is it? Oh, that's right. The Infinity
Yeah.
Saga ones were 12
Yeah.
scale. So this should be a pretty massive figure, even at 12 scale.
It's like 12 or 13 inches tall. It's pretty big.
But I wouldn't doubt it being, $350.
Yeah, probably. James says, "Why not buy a Hulkbuster
Yeah.
from Hot Toys? It is the ultimate Hulkbuster."
It doesn't do
You're not
anything.
wrong. You're not wrong. But I mean,
Someone at the
this
door.
one already has so much more articulation just in this one shot than anything the Hot Toys one can do, and it's probably much cheaper. John, what do you think?
Yeah, if I'm gonna go with not to take away from this, if I'm gonna go with the Hulkbuster, then I'm gonna go with the Hot Toys version. I think that's the piece that is definitive in a Marvel collection. It's not bad. As of right now, I'm kind of out of the Marvel game, especially the Iron Man game. We'll see if it picks up. I'm focused on Star Wars right now. But we'll see. It's a good looking figure, but not for me.
I mean, have you ever seen the Hulkbuster do these, this type of articulation that has ever done a pose like this before?
It was pretty dynamic in the movie, if I remember correctly. I mean, it was like fighting the Hulk and doing way more than just fucking standing there.
But I mean, I'm not going to pose a Hulkbuster in a ground pound pose, pretty much. I mean,
you're not going to pose the Hot Toys one at all. It's going to look like John's posing, dude.
No,
dude, I really want to crack at that now just to see what I can do with it. But no, I mean, I agree with John. I mean, if you're
do you have the Hot Toys Hulkbuster?
I do.
You do?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The Power Pose version.
Oh, the Power
Pose. Not this one.
Come on.
Not the Avenger. Not this guy. But yeah, not the Age of Ultron. But I mean, yeah, I'm with John. I mean, and I don't think this is coming in at $350, Dean. I'm thinking like 400.
Oh, they're gonna milk it.
Yeah. There's no way. And at that price point, just if you can swing it, you might as well just fess up a little bit more and just get the Hot Toys one. That's if you don't, unless you really want the articulation, you need the space. You're on a more of a budget, then yeah, this will be a great fit. And if you have other 112 figures in this line, I think it'll look great in the collection. But yeah, congrats on those who might be picking it up.
The Comic Cave 12 scale comes in at $520. The new Iron Studios 10 scale comes in at $350. And then the Figuarts one, if I remember correctly, was $350 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you have like the Marvel Select Hulkbuster, which is $28. That's the more comic inspired one that Dean was talking about with the triangle reactor. It'll be interesting to see what this comes in, because the DLX line, I think the most expensive figure was Optimus. I think it was like $220, and that's a 12-inch figure as well. Or it's actually like 15 inches tall. So I mean, if they can get this under $300, it's going to be a pretty good price point for this to be at.
Now, was this revealed for the Iron Man Day?
They didn't officially tag it as Iron Man Day, but this week there was a lot of Iron Man stuff. Danny says, breaking my heart, all of you. Sean Lockridge says, better than the Legends. Now, Eddie, what do you think about this?
I think it's cool. I think, obviously some of us collect only 1/6 scale, so of course we're going to think the Hot Toy one is the best, but I think this is really cool for 1/12 scale collectors. And they're doing good things with the Transformers 3.0, so this will probably end up being pretty cool. I don't know if it has die-cast in the legs or anything, but that'll be cool to see when it comes out. But I like it. I think it looks good. I wish it came with the, Hot Toys came out with the second version of the Hulkbuster, and it came with the
Veronic arm.
Yeah, jackhammer.
The clamp. Yeah, the jackhammer. I wish it came with that. That would be cool. But other than that, I think it's cool. And you're right. Optimus is a big figure too, and they did that around in the 200s. So I think they can get this in like 250.
Yeah, to me, the success of this figure really depends on the price point, because I think it's going to be a hard sell for 3.0 to produce something that's $500 when pretty much everything they're making right now, like the Robo Dow line and the DLX, it's all like 150 ish price point.
Yeah, but do you think this license would have cost a little bit more for them to utilize?
Considering Marvel's in its downtime right now?
No. I don't know, I think these companies will try to make as much as they can, especially with the Marvel lines. But we'll see. Fingers crossed they keep it low.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Now, they did have a little bit of a display for some of their new upcoming products. So, like I mentioned, the Hulkbuster is on display, looking pretty good. Paint looks very premium. It'll be real interesting to see what this comes in at. They also had the Unit Zero from the Robo Dow line, and Sir Jorah Mormont from the Game of Thrones line. This is our first look at the character from 3.0. I think it looks fantastic. I think the portrait looks pretty good. I think the armor looks great. I think the weathering looks pretty good. I really hope it doesn't come with this kind of stand. I think this is probably purely for the show. Dean, you're a big Game of Thrones fan. You do love this character. What do you think about this?
Honestly, I think this figure needs something all of us need, and that's a little more neck.
Whoa.
Yeah, this one in the Sunsets, like the arm, like the tailoring it's good, but it just like comes up too high in the neck area. So I'd
it's
like
funny
to
that you
see-
mentioned that, Dean, because that's a common problem with a lot of figures these days, including one that we're going to talk about later.
Okay.
I've seen a bunch of people with 3D printers making a killing on selling 3D printed neck pegs that are just
Oh.
a few millimeters longer, right, to give these figures a little bit more height in the neck.
Yeah.
But I definitely see what you're saying, and it's a shame
Other
because it
than
looks
that,
so good.
It
I didn't even
looks
see that until
really
you said
good.
it.
Yeah. This thing looks it looks amazing. I do really love this character. I'm kind of sad at the way they chose to end his story. But I mean, he's a fucking badass, right? The whole time he's there, so I'll probably end up picking this up.
Equan
I love
says,
that.
"Oh, I'm sorry,
Right.
God.
No, I love that they're still spitting out these Game of Thrones figures, man. I mean, the armored figures to me always look great. But I don't know. I'm still not completely sold on the portrait yet. I mean, I understand 3.0, the work that they're doing, and their past figures have pretty much been consistent as far as the quality of the War head sculpt, which has been basically kind of, for me, a hit and miss. But the detail in the armor I really love. And yeah, I don't. And again, the stand. I'm sure the stand is just a placeholder. So we'll
It's like
see
a
what they
doll
have.
stand, bro.
They don't even come with stands.
They don't
Jesus.
No, it's metal.
That's a
feet.
shame.
None of my Game of Thrones figures have come with stands.
Equan says, I need a Jorah Mormont with peelable grayscale. That's disgusting.
Dude, look at his sword is fucking bent as shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I haven't noticed
Jesus,
that.
dude.
Look at that.
It started bugging
the
my
detective.
eyes. I was like, wait a minute.
John?
Dude, you're looking too deep into this shit, man. I'm just
I like
looking at the armor and just tripping out on it.
Yeah. I like the armor. The armor looks good other than that.
Gorgeous.
I don't like the head sculpt. It doesn't look... it's not my cup of tea. The armor looks perfect. I'd pick up the figure, rip the head sculpt off, and maybe put a Heath Ledger and have someone from A Knight's Tale. I don't know. I haven't watched the show.
Don't do that.
I haven't watched the show yet. So.
And then pose it like this.
You haven't watched Game of Thrones?
I haven't watched Game of Thrones
How
yet.
dare you?
Oh, dude.
Dude.
How dare you?
We're moving to Lord of the Rings first, remember?
Jesus. Eddie?
I think it looks good. I agree with Dean. The neck is fucked up, but other than that, it looks really good. The head sculpt's really good. The armor looks great. And I know I've talked shit about Game of Thrones figures before, but every time I see them, I want them.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
you know, I say it all the time. I keep getting pissed about season 8, but they look great.
I can't
Dean,
wait.
does the end product pretty much look like this? I mean, as good as a prototype as far as
It's
the armor?
usually okay. So with Brienne of Tarth, it was even better.
Wow.
The Tormund, I also think is better.
Yeah.
The Hound was probably, I would say, better. The Daenerys, not so much. It's okay. So like all the figures that I've gotten have, with the exception of Daenerys, have exceeded my expectations. So
So the more heavily
I think-
clothed, the more
I think it's-
armored figures are looking better than the prototypes that's listed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to get Tormund. I can't wait to get Jamie. He comes out later this year. If they ever put him up, I'll put him on pre-order. But I think Arya comes out soon too. I have her on pre-order.
Yeah, they showed the final pics. We'll show them here in a second.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Looks interesting. They also had the Demigorgon and then the T60 armor, which I gotta give 3.0 credit for continuing with this line. But I've seen a lot of these armored figures on clearance, like at Sideshow or like at ThinkGeek, they just don't sell well. They're not really that good, like figure
Like,
wise.
Fallout's not even that popular anymore.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a thing.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah,
Fallout?
it's from Fallout.
Uh-huh.
I think it's cool that they're making them, but I mean, you know,
You
these
really
are
wanted
$300-$400
one.
a pop. Yeah, I almost bought one when I was at ThinkGeek
Was it the
last
T60?
Christmas. It was the Nuka-Cola version, and I was this close to buying it, but I was broke, and I didn't. But yeah, I've seen them a lot. I know Steven just ordered a bunch of the Power Armor ones, and I was like, no, dude, you should have asked me. I don't know if those are gonna sell very well. But yeah, so these two were on display as well at this event. Getting into third party, the Buzz Toys, the White Wolf. This is from The Witcher, right, Dean?
Yeah.
189 Q4 2021. I think the head sculpt looks pretty decent. There's always that conversation: do you go rooted? Do you go sculpted? I don't
Sculpted.
really know that there's, in my opinion, there's a correct answer for it. But this looks pretty decent. I love the cloak. It seems to drape really well. It has that. It's real hard. Like with Hot Toys cloaks, they don't always like kind of fit the head right, and sometimes they look real janky. And that's why different companies like Jackson and Unreal have really made a killing on replacing the Hot Toys soft goods. But you know, I haven't seen this show, but I do know that this is supposed to be, I believe, Henry Cavill, and I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good.
Looks fucking awesome. Do yourself a favor, watch the show, man. It's good.
Is it one season or two?
It's one.
It's one season right now.
I think they finished filming season 2.
Okay.
It's pretty damn good, dude.
That's good.
It's
It does that
confusing,
weird
though.
thing where like the timeline
It is,
skips
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And so you're like, wait a minute, why is he over here when I just saw it? And then you're like, oh, it makes sense after a while. But it's a great show. And Henry Cavill is an awesome Geralt. I think it's a slam dunk.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dean, did you play any of the games?
It's a game, yeah. It's a game.
I actually didn't like the games.
Really?
I didn't. I know. I couldn't get into them. But when the show came out, I was like, yeah, fuck it. Because it's books is how it started. And the stories are really interesting. Rainer loves to read them. And
Yeah. This is a badass looking figure, man. I mean, shit. I'm
dude, it
tempted
looks
to,
good.
Yeah,
Dude,
I really like this thing a lot, man.
They're on pre-order at 1/6 corner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just
Shout
might have
out.
to scroll on over there and check them out. But there's no. You guys think there's a wire in that hood? It's gotta be.
It looks
right?
like in the.
It looks like
yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
like crisp.
Yeah, they fussed it really well. Again, with these armored pieces, I mean, even from 3.0 coming to the Buzz Toys, they look really freaking good, man. I'm really digging this.
It says how much is it? It's $189. You can get it at 1/6 corner.
Yeah, that's a good bang for the buck.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. You think you might pick it up, John, or Eddie?
I don't think I'll pick it up, but like for 189, that the likeness is on point. And again,
Yeah.
these companies are killing it with the armored figures. I think the armor and the accessories look fantastic. I haven't watched the show yet, but I've heard good
Really?
things. Yeah, I haven't
Wow.
watched, but he looks good. I've seen photos of Henry Cavill in the outfit and dressed as the character. He looks really good. I just haven't had the chance to watch it yet.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
scared.
it's-
I'm scared to watch these new shows because if I watch them, then I'm going to be tempted to
You
buy
gotta
all the
buy the
figures.
figure, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I think he's great as the character.
Yeah.
But this is this figure's badass. Sorry, Eddie.
Oh, it's cool. I think it's a great figure. I like how they did, or at least it looks like they tried to do one movie sculpt, one game looking sculpt. They look
Yeah.
like two different to me. That's cool. Because some people are gonna want the movie, some people are gonna want the game.
Sure.
What is the bottom left? Is that just their toy logo or something?
I was gonna
like the
ask because it looks
body?
like it looks like the body is black, but the neck is flesh colored. So I don't know if that's just a logo or that's showing the proportions of the body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I think
actually
it's
not
to
sure.
show off
I was
their
thinking
body.
that as well. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
dude, I bet this cloak is gonna get parted out for Luke stuff, dude. Just dye
Oh,
it black.
man.
Can you imagine?
The White Wolf.
Yeah, the White Wolf.
Have we seen anything else from Buzz Toys, or is this like First things
Not
we've seen.
off the top of my head, I do not think so.
They killed it with their first one, man.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Well, it's a pre-order shot. Of course, it's gonna look good.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, man. There was that one Joker from a few weeks ago. That was a pre-order shot, and that looked awful. So bad, in fact, we didn't cover it because it would have just been us shitting on it for 10 minutes. Up next, this is, what is this? 1/6 scale Zen Creations Naruto Q2 2021. Is this correct? 240?
Yes.
Price
Okay.
point?
That's part of why I wanted to bring this up. This company, I'm not super familiar with them, but from what I see, they only had 2 other figures, which is another Naruto and another character from Naruto. The original Naruto was like 180, which is, that seems normal. But then this looks to me, I could be wrong, but it looked like a reissue. And I was like, dude, they're asking like top dollar. Like, that's like Hot Toys import prices.
Yeah.
Like, why? 240? No, absolutely not. I mean, it comes with a decent amount of accessories. It looks good.
This is the ultimate version. I guess you get a, maybe, is this a 1-to-1 scale? What is this, a shuriken, or is this just in the anime? This thing is fucking huge.
I think it's just a 1-to-1 scale.
Nothing here screams 240 to me.
Right?
Like, at all.
Oh, I guess maybe it's not a 1-to-1 scale. I don't know. That doesn't look familiar to me, but like,
yeah.
But again, they already did this figure before, and to me, I didn't see anything else different with it. But I was like, why the fuck? Maybe the faces, but even then, like, you're getting like that's
240. This is a big figure, bro.
That's crazy.
That's
Hot Toys
real
territory.
high. Yeah.
I know. I was gonna say we just talked about a $280 Miles Morales.
Yeah.
So this should be a little bit more of a deal considering all the accessories that thing has.
Yeah, because I was I was picturing it kind of like Real Action Heroes, Metacom.
Yeah.
Because they also have like swap out faces and stuff, and they're not 240. So it's like you can't justify the price just because.
Yeah, they're more like 140, weren't they?
Yeah, they're not expensive at all. Maybe 180, getting up there. But I just thought this was odd. But people love Naruto, so I mean, if they're re-releasing it, obviously there's a market. If you like Naruto, I wouldn't recommend spending that. But yeah, it seemed crazy to me.
Dean, what's this about? What's that?
It's a gang sign, bro.
I don't watch Naruto. I don't know.
You don't know? Or it's not more like
Mendes?
I know they do a lot of like hand stuff, like ninja stuff, but I don't know.
Go to church, boys and girls.
A good friend from Portugal said it's past 3 o'clock in the morning. Greetings and all the best. Stay safe. He's
all the
heading
best,
out for
Rui.
the night.
You too, brother.
All
Have
the
a good
best,
night,
my
man.
guy.
Take care, buddy. See,
Yeah, that's pretty pricey.
Portugal
Anyone else want to comment
represented.
on this before we go on?
No, I'll pass that thing.
I can't wait to see it in Dean's collection.
It's not gonna be. I don't like it.
This right
You
here,
can skip this
Vincent
one, too.
Van Gogh, 1/6 scale present toys, has to take the cake for the most absolutely useless, uncalled for figure I have ever seen.
I thought that went to Forrest Gump.
Understand?
Whoa!
Well, you're not wrong. I don't get this. I don't understand this. Comes in at 166 Q2 2022. I imagine there's all of 4 people that are really excited to own this. There was
I can't
a
wait till we
licensed.
get Present Toys a guy next.
Yeah, there was a licensed one that was 260 by Zen Punk Collectibles, and this one almost looks to be maybe kind of ride off that wave. I don't understand this. I
Wasn't
don't
there
love
2
this.
Van Gogh movies like the past couple of years?
Jesus,
Try it
that's
again,
too
Eddie.
many. That's too
I
too
believe
many.
there's 2 Van Gogh movies that just came out. I could
Jesus,
be wrong.
what do you? Can y'all stop fucking around with the order, please?
I didn't
Jesus,
touch
I'm the one that's
nothing, man.
switching that.
I didn't touch shit.
Of course you did.
I will say the base with the starry sky is a nice touch, but
Sorry,
that's
sorry,
the only. I'm sorry, that's the only good thing I have to say about this. I think it's cool he has the ear in the wrapping.
Yeah, I kind of wanted it to be a swap out part. Like you could peg it in, but
Oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
okay.
Jesus.
Honestly, Van Gogh is probably my favorite artist.
Yeah, same.
Wow. Okay.
I have Star Night displayed at my house.
In the bathroom?
Like the original?
No.
No, you idiot. You fool.
Hey, Dean is that upper class, you know? He could have
He's
had.
that 1%er, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your collection would have to be so niche for this to fit in. You would almost not have to even be a toy collector. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a weird thing. It's cool, but like...
Is it?
And I like Van Gogh. Again, he's my favorite artist, but like, I wouldn't buy this.
It's a weird release.
It's a super weird piece. It's cool to talk about and see, and it opens the door for like other historical figures. You know.
Is there any other historic figure you'd want to see?
Myself personally,
yeah, like Leo da Vinci or.
Dude, that would be cool with like. I mean, then we
Galileo, baby.
Abe.
I'd like a Neil deGrasse Tyson. That'd be cool. He's still alive, but
yeah, it was like historical. His motherfucker's on Instagram still.
Yeah, he's historical.
Yeah, he was born the other day. I don't know, man. This just seems so odd. I mean, it's like they just have like a dartboard and they're just like closing their eyes and whatever it lands on, we're making. It just makes no sense to me. Danny said it's kind of the same people wanting musician figs. Leo says he looks
not
pissed.
Even close, Danny.
How dare you, Danny? What the hell was that?
Not even close, Danny.
Wait, this right here?
It's kind of the same as people wanting musician figs. Dude, I want an Eminem. I want Johnny Cash. I want all of Motley Crue. I want Black Sabbath. I want Ozzy. That is not even close to the same.
It has to come with the
close.
bat, though. And the Alamo.
It's not at all.
Jesus.
I mean,
Edward
Vincent Van Gogh's arguably more important than any of the people you just named.
Important? I don't know.
Culturally
know if I
significant? Yes.
Culturally significant? Dude.
I'm going to go with Eddie here. I don't...
yeah, Ozzy? He's more culturally significant than Ozzy?
Vincent Van Gogh's work... You can't even touch a painting of his. You could go to Ozzy. You could go to the Best Buy and buy Ozzy's CD right now. It's fucking.
Yeah, but Vincent Van Gogh was today. I mean,
we're talking about
Etsy,
culturally significant, not whether or not their shit is worth a lot of money.
You could buy prints. I'll say this: you could buy prints of his work still cheap at anywhere. You can't buy an original Ozzy record, just like you couldn't buy an original Van Gogh painting.
Is Ozzy still alive?
You can buy original Van Gogh.
Yeah, Ozzy's still alive.
You just can't afford it.
Still kicking.
Exactly.
I can't.
I don't think anyone can afford it. Is my
maybe
point.
Dean can.
No, dude, are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Jesus. That's a thing. Now
I don't
this
think
is another
countries
thing.
can afford it. Okay.
Speaking of things that people couldn't afford, Black Series Rex is up for reissue. $25. I think that's real good. But grinds my gears. You got people that are commenting, he's up for pre-order. Thank God I don't have to pay the scalper's price. Guys, I get triggered when I see things like this. When a figure sells so poorly that it ends up by the pallet. I'm not talking one Rex showing up at a Ross or a Tuesday morning or a Five Below. I'm talking like hundreds of them on a pallet at Five Below. Jeez. And you're bitching and moaning that it's too expensive like a year later. That's on you. That is 100% on you. That's a market value, supply and demand. That is not a scalper price. Now, obviously, Hasbro, they just released Echo and a Kenobi one. They also recently reissued Cody in the Archive series. So it's a good thing that they're bringing this back. I myself missed out. I played myself, right? I definitely missed out. But I think it's great that they're re-releasing this with a little bit of a premium, $25 for those that missed out. And I just get triggered when I see people get butthurt about scalper prices.
Yeah,
when they're really complaining about a market price.
Dude, and it fucking shot up out of nowhere. I remember Manny messaged me one day. He's like, "Yo, what's
the whole fucking thing?"
And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Look at the price for Rex." And I was like, "Why the fuck are they $80?" Like you said, Zach, you
Shit.
can find them everywhere. Now, I bought mine when it was the event exclusive.
Yeah.
And I paid like $55, but that was like kind of like around what they were going for back then. But it comes with more stuff and then the art box, so I had no problem paying that. But it does not come with the nice head sculpt that comes in this one, the new face tech. So I was like super like butthurt when this came out. But I was like, I already own it. I don't need to buy it. So like, I didn't even pay attention to this figure, and seemingly no one else did either. Because I thought most people were like me. If you're a big enough Rex fan, buy it when it first came out, you know, when it was the event exclusive. Because it was already like a year old by the time it came out.
Yeah, but not everybody was collecting by the time that, you know, the event's exclusive came out. So I went back, I don't know, maybe about a year and a half ago, just wanting to pick up a lot of these, a lot of clone captains and commanders and stuff like that. And that was it. Even though I'm already deep into 1/6, I still wanted just to pick up, have some sort of some sort of a variation of the clones in the collection. But I never opened them up. I never did anything with them. So now I just want to move them on, and I paid what I paid, like $45 ship for this thing. When
really?
It was like, yeah. I mean, it was already out of production. So I paid second market. I thought it was all right at the time. I wasn't too upset because I know at the time when I bought it, it was going pushing like $60. So I was like, oh hell, you know, at the time I thought it was a good deal. But
yeah,
I never opened it, never did anything with it, and now, you know, when my lazy ass never got a chance to sell it, and here's the reissue. So
that's crazy.
So whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah, I have all my clones right here.
I'll send you a card, dude.
Fox, Wolf, Black.
Oh, gee, thanks. Can't wait.
Green.
But yeah.
This is cool. I think this is I get triggered too. I don't get triggered, but this is dumb. If you don't know the difference between scalpers and market price.
I get triggered, dude. I'm like,
do you collect any 1/12 scale or no?
I had this Rex, and I only saw Clone Wars last year, so I definitely missed this it being in stores. So, but I got it from a friend that I did a trade with, so it was pretty much retail, and I already sold him. I think I sold him for like $60. So
nice.
Shit.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had him, I had Fox, I had Bly, I had Cody, I had a good amount. I just decided that 112 wasn't going to be my thing, but
Bly and Rex are probably the absolute best ones of this.
Freaking Cody, that was insane.
The
how
same
much he was
thing
going
happened
for.
with Bly too, right? Bly was going for a good amount, and then he was put back up for pre-order recently.
No, it was Fox. Fox was a GameStop exclusive, and then they were like, "Oh, it's actually also on Entertainment Earth," and then those pre-orders sold out, and they were like, "Oh, okay, you could get it on this other website now too."
On
And
Big
I was
Bad.
Like, well,
Big
then it's
Bad,
not
yeah.
a fucking exclusive anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a shared exclusive.
They're
It's like,
timed
that's-
exclusives, Dean.
That's not. Yeah, it's like you guys don't know the meaning of exclusive if you're just gonna release it everywhere.
Yeah.
Timed
Everywhere
exclusive.
eventually.
I've never heard that. That's funny. Yeah.
You
it was
ever heard
fucking
timed
bananas.
exclusives?
No. I've never
Yeah, Hasbro mentions it like sometimes where they say it's just like exclusively to like the retro collection, the little 3.75 ones that were based off the original vintage ones. Those were timed exclusive, I think, to Target for like a few months, and then later they were everywhere. So that's a thing, dude.
Good to know.
It's a scam.
Yeah, it's a scam. Exactly.
Yeah, but we buy into it, right?
Sure.
If we keep buying into it, then they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, we're all suckers.
That's okay.
Dean, these 148th Robotech Invid Scout / Shock Trooper, $55 to $60, December 2021. Tell me about it.
Yeah, dude. Dude, for that price at 148 scale, that's crazy good. Now I believe it's Zep Toys that I put that down there. If I remember correct, it's Zep Toys.
Yeah.
They're kind of like unknown. They have one release, literally one other release, and it was already like a couple years old. But it's also Robotech, so you could tell that they really like give a shit about like what they're making. So I'm excited to see how these turn out. I mean, anything Robotech, obviously, I'm about. Now this is kind of later on in the series, so it's not like SDF Macross. I'm sure Mario can.
Yeah, I was looking at that up right now. I'm like, I don't remember the Invid in SDF Macross.
Yeah, no, they're. I believe it's.
I thought these were the
second part of Robotech.
What are they called? I don't remember what they were called originally in the SDF, like Quinn Rao or something like that. Those other ones that Milia flew for the.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Race.
Yeah, so okay, this is from Mospita, but it's Robotech with Dana Sterling. But yeah, Danny would probably know the name of him. Robotech is on Roku for free right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so anyway, at 148 scale, these are probably 11, 12 inches tall for $55, dude. Easy.
Dude, has Kevin ever fallen off your shoulders yet?
He jumps, but
he jumps?
At my condo it's fine because I have carpet, but it's not carpet here.
To be fair, he's got plenty of space. Dean has huge shoulders, so
Jesus.
he ain't going anywhere, man.
Well, so when I'm
got a
at my
bench.
condo, he stands on my chair, but my
I
chair,
remember that.
like the back is real small on this one. I love him.
That dog gets more love than some children.
Gets more love than me on this show, I'll tell you that.
Oh my God.
Pobre
Jesus.
mijo.
That's because the dog deserves
gets
it.
gets complimented
Eddie, I'll buy you an
every
ice cream the
episode.
next time we meet up, dude.
Jesus, you're late on clips,
Better,
by the way, my
dude.
guy.
We gotta get a lollipop out here.
Sentinel Miles Morales released this week from Ami. We're still waiting on the GameStop one, and I'm a wanted man. I fucking stole basically 5 of these from GameStop. Ridiculous deal. This figure looks great, though. I was watching a review today, and this figure also has that common issue, Dean, with the neck. It's just a smidgen too squat. Fortunately, you can take the head off, and then the peg just comes right out. And there's a guy with this 3D printing extension pegs. You just pop them on. They're only like $5 shipped. So I picked up a couple for the ones that I'm keeping. But yeah, I think this figure has potential to be one of the best 12 scale releases this year. It looks really good. It has a ton of different swap out parts. The sculpt is pretty decent. And I'm a big fan. I sold my Mafex one right before this one was about to come out. Got basically full retail for it. And then put the money into a couple of these. So definitely excited about that.
You saw reviews of this already?
Yeah, there's already like
how did the knees end up working? Because remember we were asking that. I haven't watched a review on it. Like
the knees?
how they swap out, right? The knees swap out for the. I thought they swap out at the knee. Am I thinking of a different figure?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was this one.
Basically the arms come off, and then the jacket slips on, and then you put in the green pair of arms, and then the waist comes off, I think, and then, or maybe it's a separate pair of legs, but the shorts.
That's what
it's
I
like
was
you're
talking
basically
about,
combining.
the
Yeah, you're basically combining like different parts of the figure. It's not like you're sliding the. At least I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, it works great. The articulation isn't hindered at all. Some people complain because this is like a hard plastic jacket, and so when you're in a neutral pose, it looks kind of weird. But I mean, this set of clothing is really designed for like a dynamic pose. This looks really good. The web hands, there's some that have like actual webs coming out of them. I was reading that you can actually heat them up and remove the web hands. Just get the thwip hands if you want them. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Miles Morales, and I have we did like a group buy with some people in the Patreon chat, and so we have hopefully our order doesn't get canceled, but we have a few of these coming in hopefully in the next few weeks. So I'm very excited about that.
Are you gonna paint on a swoosh? A Nike swoosh?
Well, that's a thing. Or I have clear printable decals, so I was thinking of making some Nike decals. I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route, though. I have to really think about it. Or maybe make like a stencil. I'm really not sure, but I need to look at the shoes, and I'm not really a shoe guy, so I think all I need is the swoosh. I don't think I need to do any other painting on it. But yeah, this figure just looks ridiculous. So
I
I'm
think
excited
the
to do an
bottoms are
unboxing
supposed
with
to be
John.
gel bottoms.
The back
No,
of
not
your
on the
head is
ones,
ridiculous.
not on the ones that he wears in the movie. That was the ones you're thinking of were the ones that were released to promote the movie.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
it's like an icy blue.
Yeah.
I thought that too, and then I was fact checked. They also released the final product photos from 3.0 of the final season Arya Stark. What do you think, Dean?
Other than the neck, it looks pretty fucking good. I'm not a fan of the half sculpted, half rooted hair. It could be worse, but I would have preferred if it was just sculpted. But I guess if you're gonna display it with this fur coat on, then the sculpted hair would look weird, and then if you take it off, like, I get it. Like, I understand why they went this way. But I mean, it looks like Arya. I think it looks great.
She got some long ass legs. Or
I think it's just like the way
The
outfit
boots
is.
look so weird. They're like a little too wide because she's real skinny, and it looks like a caricature almost. Like
It almost looks like Captain America's boots.
yeah.
I love the outfit, and again, like I said earlier, whenever these heavily clothed figures and the armored figures, I think they look great. The cost, they did a real amazing job for the costumes on the show. But yeah, the legs are really bugging me right now. I just think it looks like just a little too tall. I mean, I don't know, but we'll see how she scales against some of the other figures.
Yeah.
Well, she's the
Mark
fucking
says something
goat.
about this is meh because it's 4 years late. And James says I thought she was shorter also.
Well, she's already like an adult by the time the show ends.
Yeah, she's
so-
like 18. Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
not
but
like
she
a little
didn't.
Kid.
She wasn't.
She got
physically
pretty
that
tall.
much taller, did she?
Yeah, she actually got pretty tall. Like towards the last season.
She's taller than
go back and
Arya,
watch it again.
or than Arya. She's taller
She's
than
taller than Arya?
Sansa.
Sansa? Yeah.
She's taller than Sansa later, I think.
Yeah, because she used to be real tiny, but she definitely grew. Saw that training.
taller than
Dean.
Eddie.
It's
Jesus, man.
dude, Dean, out of nowhere. Dean, it's that time of the show, and we're bringing it back, Dean. We're bringing back the live reads. The Patreons wanted it, and you know what, Dean? We're gonna give them what they want.
Hell yeah, we are.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I thought you were doing the first one.
I was
You
like,
said
who
you were
No,
fucking
you're
did
doing the
that? Did I
first
fuck
one.
that?
Eddie's doing the second one. I'm doing the third one.
Oh, I see
take
now.
Hang on.
Do your homework.
The lights were too bright.
Okay, I needed to defend myself really quick.
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
Jesus. People are paying us.
Watto Scrapyard, honey. That's right. We're talking about Watto Scrapyard. Guys, I love Watto Scrapyard. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook, also eBay. They make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, which is a huge relief when you're trying to track down those missing pieces that are ancient and either overpriced or they're just no more in existence. They also make resin printed head sculpts of literally anybody you could think of. You could get Sweet Mario's face printed overnight from Watto.
Wow.
Just send him a message. Tell him what you're looking for. If
Throw it in the
he doesn't
garbage.
have
Did
it
you
on his
stick your
website,
tongue out?
if he doesn't have what you're looking for, just send him a message. Be like, hey man, I don't see Mario's beautiful face on here. He'll get it done. Printed, shipped right to your door for a reasonable fee. So do not be afraid to hit up Watto Scrapyard, everybody.
Hell yeah, dude. We'd also like to thank our second sponsor of the evening, which is 1/6 Corner. 1/6 Corner's mission is to provide the best figures and collectibles to their customers. They offer great prices, great packaging, and fast shipping, and the best customer service in the business, which is very true. I order from them all the time, and whenever I hit them up on Messenger, they are like that, dude. They message me back immediately, which is definitely not what Toy Origin does.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
You're not wrong.
Choose your figures, pay safely with PayPal, and leave the rest to them.
What a bunch of angels. Boys, we need to talk about balls. With the right tool, your balls can be smooth as silk. But you wouldn't want to trust your balls with the wrong tools for the job. With the brand new Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped, your balls are in good hands. The 4.0 has skin-safe technology with a replaceable ceramic blade, so you can manscape with confidence. Comes included with an LED light for grooming after dark, wireless charging, and it's waterproof for grooming anywhere. The Lawnmower 4.0 is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide, and if you've been slacking during quarantine and are ready to get back into the game, check out manscaped.com and use code CollectingWeekly, one word, for 20% off your order and free worldwide shipping. Your balls will thank you.
Dude, when I was
what a bunch of
opening that up, the logo, I love the logo. Like the little emblem on there. The upside
little
down
balls?
heart. Yeah.
Little
I was like,
huevitos.
that's
That's not an upside down heart, buddy. It's a
I know, but it
shaved
works as
pair of
gold, dude.
huevitos.
Dude, that's what mine looked like this morning.
Come on, Eddie, you just missed that opportunity.
I've been using this, dude. I've been hitting up the dating apps. I want to show this thing off, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, send me a picture in my email, bro. Well, real quick, going back to the Manscaped thing. I tried it out last night. The light is a game changer. The light is a game changer. And I'll leave it at that. Our discussion for the week today is the 2021 Collecting Weekly Figure of the Year Awards. I wanted to go through the categories and maybe we just talk about some of our favorites thus far. We're about halfway through the year. At this point, nominations start in October, November timeframe. So for Most Improved Company, last year our winner was McFarlane Toys. For me, 3-0 is absolutely crushing it this year. They are just killing it with the DLX line, the Robo Dow line, obviously the Game of Thrones
That's a
line.
3-0 line? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Dude, they are crushing it, bro. In my opinion, that would be my nomination if I had to pick today. Dean, what do you think?
Most improved?
Most improved company from last year to this year.
Man, that's a good question. Everyone's been kind of meh to me this year.
All right, Mario.
Shit.
That
I
was
didn't do
my
my
answer.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Dean, but
wow.
I'm gonna tag along with you, Zach. I like what 3-0's doing. They're really putting on some killer shit this year.
Okay, I got an answer. Square Enix. They brought back the Player Arts Kai line. The figures have been releasing. They were supposed to come out last year, but Rona, they got pushed to this year. So I'm going to say this year, Square Enix. I know I'm like the only asshole that collects it, but...
Eddie?
You're muted, Zach. I don't know if you...
Mark says if 3-0 does a good job with the Rangers, I'd agree with you, Zach. What a guy.
Yeah.
Eddie?
All right. Let's talk about a company that doesn't get enough love from all of us.
It's going to be
Asmus
Sideshow.
Toys.
Oh, you're fucking
They are
around, dude.
definitely not most improved. We'll never say that ever in our life. They suck, Danny.
Oh,
Jesus.
No, 3-0 is a good one. I also think that God damn it! I just
He
blanked on
spent
the
too
name of
much
the
time
company.
thinking about his joke.
Yeah, I know.
And then didn't even think of...
He's
Who's the
thinking of
other-
that- he's
who's the
thinking of
other-
that upside down ball logo?
Who does the Game of Thrones figures?
3-0.
3-0.
Oh, okay then. 3-0.
Yeah.
Mine
I'm
is
in the same
3-0.
boat.
John?
Yep, I'm in the same boat. 3-0. I think what they're pumping out, even though I don't collect it, I think they're doing well.
Wow, they could get a clean sweep. Best overall company. I'm going to have to go again with 3-0. I think McFarlane, though, is doing incredible stuff this year.
Yeah, they came out with this last year, so obviously they're doing something right.
Well, that's not where we're going off of, but I think McFarlane's doing pretty good. I think 3-0 is doing really good. I really don't want Hot Toys to win. I think based on like our audience, it's probably going to win, right? It always wins, but if my vote would be McFarlane at 3-0. What do you think, Dean?
Best overall. I always have to go with Bandai. They're just consistently good at everything they put out. And I have not heard of anything bad Bandai-wise, so I'm going to go with Bandai again. Mario?
I've got one company on my mind, but I don't know if I should disclose it, just considering it's fan art.
Oh my god, that motherfucker's making 100 statues, bro. It's just not fan art.
Okay, then let's see. Then NYC. I think what they've been putting out this year. Huh?
Can we count that? Dean, are
But
you
is
going
this,
to allow?
are we concentrating on figures here,
Well,
or
No,
this
it's
is just
best
the best
overall
overall
company.
company,
oh, best
right?
company?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what they're putting out has been amazing lately, and they've been selling out in minutes. Yeah, even though it's only like a
Yeah,
really
because they're only
limited
selling
run.
10 of them.
Plus,
Oh,
add
80.
another 70 to that, Dean. And
I think they also handled the pulps thing really well, right?
Yeah.
Where they
Very
oversold.
professional.
I think they handled that very well.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, after seeing Danny's TIE Fighter pilot, all the
That
all the
statue looked
detail and the
fucking
paint app,
great,
that thing was freaking sick as fuck, dude. So I'm going NYC.
Wow. Eddie?
Wow. Well, if we're allowed to do that, I'm going to go NYC too, because I pre-ordered my first statue from them this year. So.
Hey,
Which one was it?
NYC. The Rex.
Oh, hell yeah. John?
That goofy looking thing?
I agree with these guys, NYC, but just to change it up a bit, if we can go statues, I think I'm gonna go Queen Studios. I think what
Not a bad one.
what they're popping out, the likeness of the statues and the characters, it's just absolute perfection.
yeah. J&D also is another one.
J&D,
man.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they're putting
It's
up
just
perfection.
out of this world, yep. But I think you guys are right, for consistent releases and consistent quality, I think NYC is definitely there.
Except for portraits, man. Ugh.
Well,
Mark
working
says,
on
I
it.
trashed him a
he's
little
not
while
wrong.
ago, but Super 7 is doing great stuff. Danny Lee says
They
he's
are.
going with Manscaped for best overall. You're not wrong, my
that's
guy.
it.
You are not wrong. Let's see. Best under $30. I'm really impressed by the NECA. By most things the NECA is doing, but
sure.
also the King Kong. That was a little racist. And I think it looks pretty good. I think some of the Halo figures, I think they're starting to get better. They made a lot of changes to Wave 2 Cat. They added a bunch of paint details, blue tint on the visor, and the chrome that everyone wanted. I also think the Marvel Legends Venom from the movie, the live-action Sony movie, that figure...
Can we count that for this year?
It was released in November. That figure, let me double check that. But that figure was really, really good. And then also the Marvel Legends Miles Morales. I think it's I honestly shit on that figure. Like when it was first announced, I just thought it looked terrible, and I ended up buying 3 of them. I think it's a really good figure. Dean, what do you think?
Best under 30 figure? Is that what
Yes.
you're asking? Honestly, the one that I own currently is Bo-Katan. Black Series Bo-Katan is fucking incredible. I would
The Echo's
say,
really good too.
I was gonna say Echo. I don't own it though. But
Actually,
I've held
Venom
it
is
in
not
hand.
eligible. You're right, Eddie.
I have held it in hand, the Echo, and it's fucking stunning. That figure is
Hey,
top,
buddy.
bro. But I'm gonna go with Bo-Katan because that's the one I currently own.
Yeah.
Shit, I have to do my homework on this one.
She's right
Yeah, I
here.
know you guys don't all collect under 30, so if you don't have anything, we can move
Well,
on.
I still collect vintage collection, and I'm trying to figure out, other than some of the recent reissues that they've been putting out, what I consider one of the best ones. It's kind of
Dude,
early so far.
the ARC Trooper. Oh, well, that's not under 30.
That
huh?
was
the 3-pack?
yeah.
I
Well,
like
that was
James
that was
less
last year
and
too, I
less every time. Just kidding.
Wow, dude.
He says Miles Morales is all over the show. Change the name of the show to Collecting Miles. Dude, you're not wrong. Miles is my absolute favorite character. I have no problems with that. Dude, that's a great name. In fact, I think we're going to do that.
Collecting
All right.
4 miles.
Smiles for Miles, baby. Eddie?
Yeah, I got nothing for this category. I would have to think about it.
Okay. John?
Think harder.
No, I'm in the same boat.
All right. Best non-traditional scale. Anything not 1/6 or 1/12. I would probably even extend that
Easy.
to quarter scale since we're going statues. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
DLX RoboDow Ava 1. Close second,
No.
the Bandai Dine Action. Motherfucker, it's my opinion, you fool. What do you think, Dean?
VF1S DX Chigoken.
Was that released this
Fucking
year?
contest. Yeah.
Dude,
No
Yeah.
contest. Literally nothing beats that. I'm sorry. And they're coming out with another one in a few months in October. Yeah.
We got
what's the
Manny
other one coming out?
joining.
The one
James
J with
says-
the armor.
Got to troll you a bit. It's all right, James. Just know my heart cracks every time. What is Eddie's nomination since he's so on his high horse right now?
For one, I don't know.
He's too busy joking around. He has nothing to say.
Oh,
He's too busy
non-traditional
joking
scale.
around.
Can 1/10 be non-traditional scale?
That is non-traditional scale.
Okay, then I still don't know.
What an idiot.
There are not a lot of things that make me so mad I can't see straight. This is one of them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I fucking hate you, bro.
John,
You are a net negative to this show.
go lay on the street. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. For me, non-traditional. I don't really collect non-traditional scales, but what Iron Studios is pumping out, like the 1/10.
Oh, no, I think Eddie's crying.
I like that 1/10 Mando holding Grogu.
That's not.
But we're talking release, or we're talking
coming. It's released by the time.
What's released thus far?
It has.
Is
to
it
be
releasing by the
released
end of the
this
year?
Yeah, it'll release by the end of the year.
No, it won't.
Okay.
Eddie.
No, it won't.
The question is,
peanut
what
gallery.
has released? What
Just
is with you
'cause
and the peanut
you say
gallery?
that
That's
doesn't
his,
make it true.
It's like the meme. It's like no one, absolutely no one. John, the peanut gallery. Anyways,
old, dude.
the segment's a bust. No
He's
one did
old.
the homework
He's
today.
2 years
Best
younger.
12
He's
scale. I'm going Miles Morales again. This time the Sentinel one. Oh my god.
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
Black Series Bo-Katan.
Mario, best 1/12. You got anything in that category?
I'd say, even though I don't have it, I've seen that Bo-Katan and
It looks really good.
It looks
dude.
really
For 20,
good. Yeah.
What is it? $25?
No, it was when they were $19.99. I think the price has
bad.
gone up since, but this thing's fucking amazing.
The Echo's really good too, but that's 25.
But like also, not to shit on the ARC Trooper and the Echo, but we got all these clones. We've never had a Bo-Katan. Like, to me, this is just better. Like, only because, like, this is a fucking, like, super cool character that we've been watching for years, you know, during the Clone Wars and stuff. And then now The Mandalorian. Like, it's like, dude, finally, I have a fucking 12 scale Bo-Katan. All that being said, I think it's better, but.
Catching up on some comments, James C says half scale Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Jimmy Jameson is 1/3
really.
non-traditional. It is. Mark Peterson says Tweeterhead would be a good choice for Company of the Year. That's true. They're making some fucking
they're killing it
bangers
this year.
matches.
Yeah.
James C says, what about the Harley Quinn bust? Sean Usby, Iron Studios Sentinel diorama. That's a great choice.
Yep.
Jimmy James agrees. Best under 30. Mike says Hasbro 86 Hot Rod. Dude, that is a perfect figure. You're not wrong. And then he also agrees with the Sentinel Miles. Good stuff there. Definitely some good stuff there. Best head sculpt. I don't know that I've been amazed by anything released this year. Do you guys have any potential nominations for things that have come out this year?
That's come out so far.
I would say maybe the Asmus Crown Series Gandalf. That one's really good.
I would say
You're
the
gonna
JD
give
Wonder
one to
Woman. I think that's
Asmus?
coming out later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't.
Dude, the Asmus, they put a ton of work in that head sculpt, though. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen a head sculpt that's.
Dude, the fucking Tormund is pretty good.
The Tormund, yeah, I would agree.
James C says Gamora Hot Toys.
Sean
Usby says Tom Holland.
Tom Holland
Advanced
was
Suit.
really good. Yeah.
That's actually a really good portrait. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But isn't it just the same one? He's looking a different direction. His hair's loose.
I think it's a new sculpt. That's what they said. I don't know. Could be wrong. I think you guys are falling asleep today. Best third party last year, Young Rich Miles won it. I've been really impressed with a few figures this year. Let me look at them real quick. I want to just confirm that they came out at the right time. Dean, do you have anything off the top of your head?
I mean, I'm going to get a bunch of fucking Final Fantasy 7 6-scale figures this year, so I'm going to be super biased. But I think it's the Game Toys Cloud Strife.
Yeah. I really like the Present Toys Michael Corleone. I know it's kind of controversial because that one may or may not have been a recast.
Eddie, who put out the Fiend earlier?
Toys Era.
Toys Era. I think I like some of their stuff they've been putting out.
Yeah, the Fiend looked really good. Yeah,
That's you're counting that Oh, best figure. Yeah, my bad. I'm still on the head sculpting.
Yeah.
That one could
Jesus.
Well, third party.
Also, the Doc Ock was really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the Fiend is a good one. I would nominate the Fiend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did we get for
So
third party
far?
that was really good this year?
We're
Anyone?
talking third party company or third party?
No, best
figure?
third party figure.
Figure.
The Gladiator
All right.
figure was also really good. The arena version, that one was pretty decent. Just going down TNS real quick. I know the Gunslinger is projected to be a pretty good figure, though that one's not out yet. It should be out in July, I think. Scott, if you're watching, I checked in with 1/6 Corner today.
I think it was Doc Ock this year or last year?
I
Doc
think Doc
Ock
Ock was this
last
year. The Dark Spider was that this year or last year, but that one was pretty good too.
That one.
There's been a
this
few.
year.
Yeah, there's been a few really good ones. Sean Usby says Hemdall comes out this week. Excited for that one.
Yeah, those.
Heimdall
those
comes
those
out
are
this
pretty
week?
good.
Whoa! I gotta pay
said
for
he got
that
the
shit.
final
now.
shipping notice.
Oh, the Dark Toys mask. That was really good. That's like a redone one though, I think. But
Is that the
yeah,
mask
was
like
really
the
good.
from the movie Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I know we were introducing a statue category this year. What do you guys think for statue of the year thus far that's been released?
I think the so far it's been released.
Mm-hmm.
That's been released so far. I want to give it to the to Cad Bane, the NYC version of that. That's a phenomenal looking piece. I'm looking forward to the J&D Wonder Woman is coming out later in October supposedly, and I'm really excited to see how that piece comes out. The head sculpt on this thing is freaking crazy next level.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And along with the other products they're putting out, they did Arthur Fleck came out really good, but it's Arthur Fleck. That's really niche.
Yeah.
Piece. But yeah, so far I'm going Cad Bane.
Yeah,
Silver
I agree.
Surfer.
I
Silver
don't,
Surfer, hands
I
down.
don't really pay attention to statues, so I have no opinion.
Jesus.
I know there's
Well,
some
let's-
nice ones coming, but I agree. The Cad Bane is.
Let's move on. We're falling off right now. We're doing 1,000 subscriber giveaway sponsored by 1/6 Corner. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to Collecting Weekly YouTube. So if you're here, you're probably already subscribed. Join the 1/6 Corner Facebook group. You just have to answer the question is what is their website. It's 16corner.com. And then on their group, there's a post with a bunch of people that have commented. All you have to comment is hashtag whatever it takes on the giveaway post, and you will be entered to win. And basically, once we hit 1,000 subs, that next Collecting Weekly episode will do the drawing live, and then you have like a day to claim the prize. And yeah, we'll verify that you're subscribed if you win, and if everything checks out, you will get a free team suit Tony Stark, free of charge. And I think it's a great giveaway. I hit up 1/6 Corner to see if they would sponsor like a gift card for $900, and they offered us this amazing prize. I was like, holy shit, that's super generous.
Yeah.
So big shout out to them. That's huge.
Yeah, such a big surprise.
We're
Thank
already
you.
like
OSC.
almost at 930 subs, so we're getting there pretty quick. And like I said, as soon as we hit 1,000, we'll do the drawing on the next Collecting Weekly show. There's already a ton of people that are entered, so it'll probably be like just a drawing instead of a last man standing type of thing. But yeah, I think it's great. What do you guys think, Dean?
I'm super excited for somebody to win this. I honestly can't wait to get to 1,000, then we could really start celebrating. But I think, like Zach said, it was like, hey, we're gonna hit 1,000. Like maybe do like a gift card or like something kind of mundane. And they were like, or how about a whole freaking figure? And that was amazing. They absolutely did not have to do that. So huge shout out to them. Make sure you get all your pre-orders from 1/6 Corner. They're amazing.
Yeah, big thank you to that 1/6 Corner. That's a complete surprise, man. And we're that much closer to 1,000. It's really exciting, man. So James has been doing his part, spreading the gospel of Collecting Weekly, and everybody else, if y'all can do your part, go out there, go spread the word. Tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your daddy, your dog, whoever. Get everybody. Let's get some subscribers. Let's get that 1,000, guys. Let's go.
That's it, man.
Hell yeah. So big shout out to those guys there. For June Patreon benefits, we're doing the Small Talk sticker. It's their new logo for 2021. And the Oxfather sticker. I'll probably do a post in the Patreon chat next week. If anyone wants one signed, we'll sign those. And these will be shipping out probably in a week or two. And yeah, I think they look pretty good. I think these came out great. Manny did a great job on both of these designs.
Oh, yeah.
And we also finalized the order for the July stickers. We don't have a slide yet, but it's the Collecting Weekly Clips logo. And then Manny did a... that was designed by Danny. And then Manny made a... we call it Mount Collect More. It's the founding fathers of Collecting Weekly. It's me, Dean, Manny, and Rainer kind of like caricatured into Mount Rushmore. And I think it looks fantastic. So that'll be, and it's a magnet, so it'll be a sticker and a magnet for next month. Dean,
Nice.
Let's give a shout out to the Patreonies, please.
Hell yeah. Shout out Ben Porter, Sean Fear, Ian Seeby, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal. Eric, ship my fuck figure. Quinn Aguirre, Lemur Hernandez, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Red Right Hand, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Kratt, Big Ol' Fern, King Zach, Susan Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin, Bomonsky, Rick D. Gregorio, Alvin Jules, The Everyday Collector, you handsome bastard, Bold LeBoy, Jimmy James, shout out Jimmy James, he's brand new on the list, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Scott Bradley, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Lord Voldemort, Eddie Manzanares, Joe Chutbeaks Corbus, and Mr. and Mrs. JB. They have not been in the chat today. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out all you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thanks for subscribing, Mr. Sketch. Appreciate the support.
Ew. Ew.
The live unboxings, they're fun, man.
They're
keep coming back every Monday nights for these retros. They're a hell of a good time.
Damn right.
Zach,
Is Zach muted?
Zach.
Why do you keep muting
I know he's like awfully quiet.
I was clearing my throat. I don't want to be like Mario and clear my throat on the air. James C says, I got my stickers the other day. My brother was like, there you go. Who is Zach? Jesus, that's what it sounds like, bro. Eddie says, CW Capes coming soon.
Yeah.
We have 3 different tiers if you guys want to support the show. Sweet Angel, $5 a month. Stickers sent straight to your door, as well as Ox After Dark replay. There's like 70 episodes there, so lots of... If you guys like us, it's even funnier on After Dark, because After Dark, we really let our hair down. The Certified Crispy tier is a figure fix assistance. You also get the Certified Crispy certificate, and sometimes we do special stickers just for this tier. And then also the $25 What a Guy tier, the 18x24 silhouette poster, doubles of all the stickers we send, and 1 sculpt a year painted by Darkside Customs after 3 months, and all the benefits of the previous tiers. We have TeePublic. We have several shirts there, but the one that I really wanted to highlight, we do this every year. We actually do 2 promotions a year. So we do Pride Month, and then we also do the Breast Cancer Awareness Charity Drive. So we're doing a CW Pride 2021 shirt. That's the design right there. It comes in a bunch of different colors. And we're donating all of our TeePublic income from everything on our TeePublic to the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is an American nonprofit organization founded in 1998 focused on suicide prevention efforts among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth. It's a toll-free telephone number. It operates this Trevor Lifeline. It has a confidential service that offers trained counselors. They provide crisis intervention and suicide prevention services for people within that community under the age of 25, as well as guidance and resources to parents and educators in order to foster a safe, accepting, and inclusive environment for all youth at home and at school. So 100% of our TeePublic income will go towards that. And it's James, we'll put a link in the Patreon chat. The stupid Stream Deck is having trouble with YouTube this past few weeks, so we can't just drop the links anymore. But yeah, so 100% of those of all the TeePublic income will go to that. I think right now we're like at $20 of income for the month, so we only get like $2 or $3 a shirt. But whatever we get, we'll donate that to the Trevor Project when that drops in. So if you guys want to support the show and support Pride Month, that's the way that we're doing it. Small Talk, they recorded last week, so they're going to be uploading this week. OFAC is going live this Thursday. Collecting Rarities, Rainer had some, a tree fell on his power line or something, and so he had to postpone his program. They're working on rescheduling. In and Outs, Mario, I think you're going live this week?
Next week. We just had a show last Friday, so we're back on schedule for next week.
Right. Collecting Weekly Clips, Eddie has a bunch of clips that he's going to be posting soon. Live unboxings are Mondays, usually, though we do sprinkle those in on occasion. After Dark is tomorrow at 10:30. And then Ox Plays. We got to do, maybe Saturday, we'll try to do some Ox Plays stuff. But we'll see what happens. We have a fun network. We have a lot of fun. We're also on Facebook, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary. Join our group, and you can get some behind-the-scenes information and chat with us outside of the show. And I wanted to give a shout-out to Mitch C. He's a really cool guy. He's a longtime listener of the show. He hit me up on Sunday and said that he had the upgrade suit Spider-Man from Far From Home, and he was like, you know what, I would like to give it to you. And
whoa,
he's sending it to me. What a guy. It's not the full figure, but it's enough of a figure to, it's like the head, some hands, the webbing, and that's all I need. Like, I don't need a box or anything extra. That's gonna be perfect for my Miles / Spider-Man shelf. And big shout out to him. That's a really generous gift that you're bestowing onto us, onto me, and I thank you for that.
Awesome. I was like, so you let me use it too?
You can come look at it. Big shout out to 60 Scavengers, Brian, Chris, and TC. They announced last week that TC is going to be stepping down for the program, and that they're taking a break for a little bit. But they've done so much for the community, brought a lot of us together, and it can't be overstated what they've done in the past 3 years. Optical 20, JB Collection, KG Collector, PJ the Paradox Nerd, Rogue 16, Matt, Steve. Great guys over there. Boogie Manny, Jao from Third Party Reviews, John the Everyday Collector, and DCX. They record every Friday with the open mic, and it's a good time. They run a great program as well. So a bunch of great people in the community. We love to see it. And there's some new things that we're working on with other people. I talked with Will from Will Foxification. We're working on maybe doing a stream with him. And then I know Aries from the Six Go Cantina wanted to do something where we go on his channel, and then vice versa. Lots of stuff in the works, and definitely good for us to get some extra exposure and kind of broaden our audience, and then for them to come on and have our audience check them out. So
yeah,
bunch of great people. Does anyone have any shout outs they want to give?
Shout out Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Jesus.
What?
Shout out to Eddie real quick, just for taking all the heat that he does every single day. Hang in there, Mijo. You're doing great.
Yeah, we definitely are not. I have to think about it, because I was really bummed today that no one except for Mario, the sweet angel, watched the movie of the week. And so I was like,
to be fair, okay, can we?
I fell asleep.
Nail down a date when you decided that was the movie of the week.
It was
because I think
I was already. It was like Wednesday. It was like Wednesday. John texted me.
It was nice and early. It was Friday of last week.
It was
Thursday or Friday of last week.
I could have sworn we had decided it after we were done talking about 13 hours.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I don't remember that. I only remember seeing something
in the
like
chat.
that.
But you know what, Mario, you fucking watched it though, right? So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with that segment. I was upset. I was like, if no one takes it seriously, what's the point of doing it, right?
I started watching it, and I was like, the movie is called Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
So off the bat, I'm not attached to anybody in the movie. Then it does that thing where it starts at the end of the movie. So it's like, why the fuck am I gonna watch any of this? I already know how it ends. The Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg.
Because real people gave their lives so that you could fucking, fuck around.
An amazing sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice. But
you can't watch the movie for 2 hours for the show.
I fell asleep.
How dare you? How dare you?
And I'm talking like they were shooting and stuff, and I fell asleep. It's not like I was like, and then they start shooting. Like, oh, what happened? No,
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. John, I'm disappointed in you. Eddie, I'm disappointed in you.
Sorry, guys.
I'm used to it. What can we decide live like what the next one would
The
be?
segment's done. I just said it right now. We're done. That's it. I got to
What?
figure
We're not doing it
Come on,
anymore.
come on.
We missed-
come on.
we
That's
missed
just
one.
one.
Dude.
If no one,
We
if no
missed
one
one
takes
movie
this-
of the week.
One
If no
time.
one-
One.
This is
Just
like the
one.
Pro Bowl.
dude.
This is like the Pro Bowl. They fuck
One-
around, and then Roger Goodell's like, you know what? Fuck it, no more Pro Bowl.
For
And then
God's
they
sakes,
start
I
taking-
sat and watched that Evangelion whiny little shit with daddy issues for 2 hours, and you're gonna bust my balls for
Look, dude,
one time.
I sat through your
Forget
unboxing
about
for
it.
1 hour, and you didn't even put the cable
And you
on the
enjoyed
last
it.
5 minutes.
You enjoyed every minute of it.
Dude,
You're not wrong.
Lone Survivors was a freaking great movie, so I had no problems watching it again. Dean, you said you don't want to watch a movie that starts from the ending. Have you seen Memento from
Yeah.
that Christopher Nolan did?
I actually have it. Everyone says to watch it.
Dude, watch that. That's another great one too.
Yeah.
Man. That one's crazy.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I know it's a true story. You don't need to point that out. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm already bummed out watching it. Like, it's called Lone Survivor. Of course everyone dies. And then, like, when it starts...
Well, just like the Titanic also, we all knew that damn ship was going to sink. Everybody
Yeah,
watched
but
it
that
anyway,
was-
made a shit ton of money.
pretty much
Spoilers.
all of that was make-believe except for the part where the ship went
Tell me the Titanic sinks?
The old lady is real. That shit's real.
Manny says, I remember when movie of the week had to tie into a figure somehow.
Yeah. Well, it
I
did.
did.
Lone
Well,
Survivor.
there is a figure.
Oh,
There's
don't get
figures.
started, Manny. We're gonna be watching anime till the cows
So
come home.
that's why Forrest Gump should probably be
I
our next
remember
movie
Creeps.
of the week, right?
I remember Creeps.
Oh my god. That was fucking harsh.
There's the
I miss
pre-orders.
Creeps, bro.
There's pre-orders for Lone Survivor figures, and that's why because I brought them up as well. Because I was like, dude,
I'm
there's a
just saying.
companion piece for the Marky Mark. I'd rather.
Okay, so what's
see-
the next movie of the week?
Honestly, I'd rather have the Funky Bunch, but I'll take a soldier.
What are we committing to for next week?
I gotta
Let's
think about it.
discuss off there.
Sons
think
of
about
Gump is a great choice. I don't want to watch.
I gotta think about it.
Can we
gotta
do
think about it.
movies that are relative, like that
Sorry,
just
Caesar.
came out? Like, we should have done the Michael Jordan movie. We should have done Army of the Dead. Like, these are movies that
What
are like
Michael
popular.
Jordan?
What Michael Jordan
Talk about
movie?
I'm not watching a Michael
The
Jordan.
one where he's the
The Michael
That's
B.
racist.
Jordan, the Tom
Oh,
Clancy.
Michael B.
yes.
Jordan.
Motherfucker, you
That's
can't
a
say
great
Michael
movie.
Jordan and then
He's Michael, dude. Michael B. Jordan, my man, dude.
Zach will suck on your pubic hair. I'm adding you to the shit list. Jesus.
Why
At
is
least
John
I'm
on
not
the
on that
show?
Why am I on
As
the
long
shit
as I'm
list?
not on that list.
Because you said yesterday that I don't know. You made a joke about Manny the other day.
If I
Yeah,
said
you
it,
made
it's the
You
truth.
said you already got your clips, so you don't need them anymore.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Never seen so much drama. It's like worse than the Breakfast Club here.
It only started when you came on.
Okay, the
Oh,
Michael B.
really?
Jordan movie is really good,
Which one is
and the
the
Army of the Dead was okay.
which is the Michael B. Jordan you guys talking about? Which one?
I just know it's Tom Clancy. I don't know the name of the.
Hold on.
Without
been a
remorse.
Yeah, without remorse. I was like, it's like a phrase.
Dude, Eddie didn't watch this movie this week without remorse.
Oh,
Dude, at least I fessed up.
I
and
didn't
then
watch
I
it with
came
no
out.
remorse. I was
It was
like,
like
it's
fucking Me Too. I came out, and all of a sudden everybody came out of the woodwork.
who said me?
I don't think you could say that.
I'm pretty sure you
I
can say that.
fucking said it.
I
that-
don't think
that-
you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Daddy, chill.
Hey, we got one
Jesus.
clip out of this episode. It was worth it.
Yeah, we'll see the clip in 3 weeks when you catch up, right?
Oh,
There hasn't been a shit ton of crazy clips this week.
I'm
That's why I
sending you
haven't done
clips
any.
like after every
You
show,
sent
and then
me
there's
none.
nothing
You
happens.
You fucking liar.
I put them in the
You sent me
Patreon
none
chat
this week.
when I went. Yeah, I was in the Patreon chat, dude. And then I sent you the other one, and you're like, "I'm not clipping myself." And I was like, "Dude, I didn't know you were into fitness." That was a great clip, dude.
If I had to clip every damn Candace joke you made, dude, I would never fucking.
Yeah,
sleep.
but it landed. It landed.
Who's
perfectly.
Candace?
Every fucking episode, man.
It works, bro. Look, man, you miss every shot you don't take. 100%. Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
Mario.
Jesus Christ.
I was
I'm up
going
here.
with the
I'm
beginning
Jonathan.
of the show. Okay, that's the way we did it at the beginning.
All right, Dean, just do the bye. I'm done with the show today.
Bye.
I'm done with the show today.